They thought it was over. They thought I'd fall, crumble. Let the weight of their treachery pin me to the dirt. They whispered behind my back, laughed at my scars, celebrated when they believed I wouldn't rise again. Weak, that's what they saw. A broken man, shattered by their lies, their betrayals. They were dead wrong. I don't die easy. They'll learn that soon enough. Every breath I take burns with the memory of every stab in the back, every time they spat on my name. And now it's my turn. They wanted my end. But what they didn't see coming was the fury that's been building inside me. The darkness they thought they buried. That's what's going to tear them apart. They never understood, did they? That kind of betrayal only sharpens a man's edge, hardens him to the core. And me? I've been sharpened. On the edge of every mistake I made, every failure they threw in my face. They made me bleed, sure, but they forgot blood fuels the fire. They ran their mouths like I wouldn't hear, whispered about how I was done, washed up, broken. But now, I'm not just coming back. I'm coming back to burn their world down. This isn't about revenge anymore. It's about proving that every ounce of pain, every drop of blood, it wasn't for nothing. They don't know what's coming. They don't get it, see? When you strip everything away from a man, take his pride, his strength, all you're left with is a raw, unforgiving force. And that force, it doesn't care anymore. Doesn't care about rules. Doesn't care about honor. Doesn't care about them. They wanted to see me fall. Now they'll watch me rise, and it'll rip them apart. They can hide in their towers, sit behind their walls, but there's no running from what I've become. They can lock their doors, but I'll be in their nightmares every time they close their eyes. Night will fall and they'll see me coming for them, inch by inch with no mercy, no hesitation. You see, they never expected me to come back stronger. They thought I'd be crawling, begging, looking for scraps, but they didn't realize something. You can't kill what's already dead inside. Every time they laughed, every time they thought they'd won, it was fuel. Every second they slept peacefully, thinking I was out of the picture, I was plotting, building, sharpening my blades in the shadows. And now I'm here to collect. They owe me everything, every ounce of pain they caused, every time they kicked me while I was down, every moment they thought they'd won. It's payback time, and I'll make sure they feel every second of it. They thought they broke me? Ha! Let them think that. Let them cling to that delusion for one last moment before I rip it from their hands. Before I take everything they have, just like they took everything from me. They wanted my end. But now, they'll be begging for their own. The difference is, I won't give it to them. Not quickly. Oh no, they'll suffer. They'll taste every last drop of the misery they tried to pour down my throat. They won't see it coming. They won't hear me until it's too late. By then, they'll be on their knees, choking on the ashes of the empire they thought was theirs to control. They wanted the top, the summit, but that's my throne now, and I'm not leaving until their blood soaks the soil beneath my feet. They made one mistake, thinking I'd stay down. But here's a rule they forgot. When a warrior like me falls, he doesn't get up the same man. He rises with a darkness they can't comprehend. A hunger that can't be fed by victory alone. I'm not here for some petty revenge. I'm here to dominate, to own everything they thought they built. They thought they were untouchable. Now, they'll learn what it means to face a force they should have never dared to create. Untouchable. Gods among men. They reveled in their own arrogance, thinking no one could challenge them. But the gods they believed in, they're not real. I'm the only thing that's real now, and they'll find that out soon enough when they're crawling, begging for mercy. And when that moment comes, I'll just watch. I'll watch their fear twist their faces as the realization sets in. They created their own destruction. They thought they'd end me. No, I'm the one ending this, ending them. And when I stand at the summit, when I look down on the ruins of what they once held dear, they'll know exactly what they unleashed. They asked for this. They wanted a fight. Now they've got a war. And me? I never lose. This is the part where they break. Where they fall to their knees, powerless against what I've become. I'll grind their bones beneath my boots. I'll carve my name into their world with their own blood. The summit was never theirs. It was mine. And now, there's nothing left but for them to witness the end they so desperately sought for me. Only it's not my end they'll see. It's theirs. And the funny thing, it was always going to end this way. They just didn't know it. But I'm not finished. Oh no, this doesn't end with a few broken bones or shattered dreams. They think it's over when the pain gets too much. When the screams reach the point of no return. They think that's when I'll stop. They're fools. Pain is just the beginning. Let them think they know what suffering is. Let them think they've seen hell. But the truth? They haven't tasted real fear. Not yet. Not until they feel my hands around their throats, choking the life from them, inch by inch. Not until they see their world crumbling. And there's nothing left. Nothing. No one to save them, because they don't deserve salvation. They lost that right the moment they decided to come for me. Every plot, every scheme, every knife they drove into my back. It built this. It built the storm that's going to swallow them whole. They wanted a monster, now they've got one. They think power is in their hands. They think control is something they can hold on to. But they don't understand real power. They never did. Power isn't given. It's taken with blood, with fury, with the kind of rage that burns through everything in its path. And me? I've taken it all. They will watch as their empires crumble, their walls fall, and I'll be standing there, watching them drop to their knees, their eyes wide with terror when they finally understand. When they finally realize they were nothing. They have always been nothing. It was all an illusion, a pathetic dream, and I'm the one who's going to shatter it. Do you know what real fear looks like? It's not the fear of pain. It's not the fear of losing. No, real fear is watching everything you've built, everything you've believed in collapse. It's knowing that you were never in control, that your power was a lie. Real fear is looking into the eyes of the man you thought was broken, and realizing he's the one holding your fate in his hands. And when they look at me, when they see the truth in my eyes, that's when they'll break. That's when they'll understand. I'm not just here to win. I'm here to erase them. They wanted to see me crawl. Now they'll watch me rise. And every inch I climb will be carved from their flesh. Every victory I claim will be built on the ruins of their pathetic little games. They thought they were untouchable. But now, they'll feel what it's like to be hunted, to be prey. That's what they are now. I'll tear through their defenses, rip apart their armies. And when I reach them, when I stand before them face to face, they'll know. They'll know this was always my world. Every step they took, every decision they made led them here. To me, there's no escape, no mercy. They won't run from this. They won't hide. There's no hole deep enough, no fortress strong enough to protect them from what I've become. They'll see me in their nightmares, in every shadow, in every whisper of the wind. They thought they could end me, but I'm the one writing the end of this story, and it's soaked in blood. Their blood. I'll take their crowns, their thrones, their very souls. They wanted to play with fire? Well, now they'll burn. Burn in the hell they tried to throw me into. There'll be nothing more than ashes when I'm done with them. They'll regret the day they ever crossed me. They'll regret the day they thought I was weak. But regret, it won't save them. It won't stop what's coming. I don't want their apologies. I don't want their fear. I want their destruction. I want to see them fall apart, piece by piece, until there's nothing left but the hollow echo of what they once were. And even then, even when they're broken and beaten, I won't stop. No, not until they've been erased from existence. Not until the last shred of their pathetic lives has been ripped from this world. That's the only way this ends. They wanted my end. Now they'll witness their own. And this time, there's no coming back. They thought they were safe. Thought their walls would protect them. They hid behind their fortresses, their riches, They're armies of cowards who fight with words, not swords. They thought they had the upper hand, but now, they'll see how wrong they were. Power? What a joke. Real power is knowing that everything can be taken from you in an instant. No amount of wealth, no army of soldiers, no hollow title can save you when death is breathing down your neck. And I am that death. I am the storm they cannot outrun, the reckoning they cannot hide from. They won't sleep, not when they know I'm out here, not when they hear whispers in the dark, not when they see shadows moving just beyond their sight. They'll start to feel it soon, that creeping dread, the icy grip of fear tightening around their throats with every passing second. They think they've won, but the truth? They're just counting down the moments until I take everything from them. Let them think they can fight back. Let them gather their armies, their weapons, their lies. It won't matter. I'm not just one man anymore. I'm a force. I'm the darkness they feared in their nightmares. The shadow that waits at the edge of their vision. They can't defeat what they can't see, what they can't understand. But me, I understand them perfectly. I've studied every move, every mistake, every pathetic attempt to cling to their power. They don't know it yet, but they've been playing my game all along. They think they've got time. That's their biggest mistake. Time belongs to me now. They had their moment, their rise, their fleeting glory. But now it's time to watch it all burn. And I'll be the one lighting the fire. I'll be the one standing at the summit, watching their kingdoms fall to ashes, their empires crumbling into nothingness. They thought it would be easy, didn't they? Thought they could take everything from me, rip apart my life, and walk away unscathed. But now they're going to understand what it means to have everything stripped away from them. I'll strip away everything they hold dear, tear their lives apart, erase their names from the world, like they never even existed. They thought they could end me with a whisper, with a dagger in the back. But I don't die that easily. I don't break that easily. I've been forged in fire, in pain, in the kind of suffering that makes lesser men crumble. But me, I'm still here, still standing, and they're gonna see just how wrong they were. Every step I take brings me closer. Every breath I take feeds the storm that's coming for them. They can't run. They can't hide. Oh, they'll try, but it won't matter. I'll be there, waiting. Every corner they turn, every door they close, I'll be on the other side. There's no escape. Not now. Not ever. And when I reach them, when I finally have them in my grasp, they'll wish they'd never been born. They'll wish they'd never crossed me. But wishes won't save them. Begging won't save them. There's no redemption. No forgiveness. Not for them. They thought they were untouchable. But now they're going to know what it feels like to be powerless. To be at the mercy of someone who has none. I will break them, body and soul. And when I'm done, they won't even be a memory. They'll be nothing more than whispers in the dark. Forgotten by the world they once thought they controlled. This is their end. And it's only just beginning. They thought they were invincible, but they were wrong. They thought their power could shield them. But I am the one who shatters illusions. The one who breaks the unbreakable. Now, as the darkness closes in around them, as the walls they've built crumble to dust, they will understand what true despair feels like. They'll see what power truly looks like. And when I stand over their broken bodies, when I look down into the eyes of those who once mocked me, they'll see the truth. I am not just their end. I am their reckoning.